Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Guevara, and this is probably the most important video I've ever sent to you all, our clients, in the history of the conservatory. So I do ask that you please watch this video, as it will answer perhaps some of the questions that you've had here lately. Now, you've probably observed that things have been a little bit different at the conservatory. You know, you're seeing Mr. Mondo there at the Cinco Ranch location pretty much running the business for us. Many of you know that Miss Berta has been at our North Katy location running things over there. Perhaps you've observed that maybe we have not provided the level of customer service that you've been used to. As an example, maybe you didn't get an email that you should have received. All of this has a reason. There is a common denominator with all of this, and that reason is me. This video will be perhaps the most raw that you will ever see me, because I need to address some things that have happened here just recently. On Friday, May the 3rd, I got up, took a shower, and was about to get ready to go and have a follow-up appointment with my new primary care physician, when I started to receive and feel a numbness in my left arm. That numbness immediately became extreme, and my wife, some of you don't even know who she is, that's Miss Berta, the co-manager, immediately determined that we needed to go to the emergency room. And thank God we did. After countless scans, exams, images, MRIs, all those kinds of things that they do, the diagnosis came back and it was shocking. Basically, and we don't know exactly when this occurred, but I sustained 2 strokes. One to the top right side of my head and the other to the back left side of my head. Thankfully, they were not major. What did receive a major blood clot was my left arm. So on Friday, that same day, May the 3rd, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I was undergoing surgery to remove a blood clot in my left arm. The very sobering thing about all of this is that the doctors indicated, and I believe this, that I was a very fortunate and lucky person. And you might see I have a bandage over this arm, and you can see I have a little bruise in there. That is nothing compared to how things were. But the clot that I had here and that was removed, I understand that had that clot instead gone to my head, well, I might not be with you today. Or there was a good chance I could have been a vegetable for the rest of my life. To add insult to injury, the doctors have still not yet determined why this happened and or where it came from. And so I'm going to be undergoing additional tests to determine that. But for lack of a better word, how they described it to me is I had basically what was called a blood clot shower. Things just shot out at one point in time, and thankfully, those that went to my head were small, that they can tell that I did sustain a stroke, but they were very small and have not affected my speech, my mobility, etc., etc. My left arm, on the other hand, did get the surgery, and thankfully they were able to remove that clot. But I wanted to share all this with you, my friends there at the conservatory, to let you know that I'm going to have to be out of pocket for a while. Doctor's orders. If I had my way, I'd be there still every day. But I know the goal right now is for me to recover and get better. And that's what I'm doing. Every day, I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. And I think everyone is expecting a full recovery. It's just going to take a little while. So I'm sending this video out for you all to see so that you can a little understanding and perhaps can forgive us if we don't or haven't been providing you with the level of customer service that we want to provide to you. Because God bless them, Mr. Mondo and Miss Berta have been doing an incredible job in my absence. Basically, they each took over the roles that I did, and in essence, I overwhelmed them. It was not something that, of course, was planned, and we certainly do not wish to just let things slide by, but I just want you to kind of understand that if you had experienced something like that, why it occurred, and it was because of my health. So if you see Mr. Mondo kind of running around in a little bit of chaos, same thing for Miss Berta, please understand that they have been given additional duties that they didn't have before. But we're going to make the best of it. Now, the other reason for this video, besides me wanting to be open and honest to all of you about what recently happened to me in my road to recovery, if you will, I wanted to let you all know that the conservatory will continue to function. We have no plans of going anywhere. We want to continue to provide the best private lessons in our area. Now, might there be a little change here or there? Perhaps, because we're still trying to evaluate everything that needs to happen with me, and also perhaps the best way I can put it is to keep from Mr. Mondo and Miss Berta from being overwhelmed, because there's a lot of things I do in the background that they did not do, that now they're having to absorb a little bit of, and it just made things a little bit more challenging. So I just ask that you please take into consideration what has happened, what they are going through, what my wife and I are going through. But I wanted to assure you that we're still going to be here. I have to be here. This is our only source of income, and I've got some major bills coming my way. So all I ask on your part is just for a little understanding. I could sure use your prayers as well, so that I continue to improve and get better each and every day. And if you have an opportunity to just help us by spreading the word about us and keeping our teachers busy, I can't tell you how much that would mean to me right now. I am a little emotional because it's only by the grace of God that I'm still around. But I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. So you have my word that we're going to do our best to continue to provide you all with the best music lessons possible. And while I'm thinking about it, a little caveat here for all the families who have committed to Carnegie Hall. Nothing has changed. I fully plan on being there. I fully plan on performing. And I just anticipate being in much better health when that time comes. So please do not worry about that aspect. But for you wonderful clients of the conservatory, I just wanted to take these few minutes to be open and honest with you, to let you know what has happened, and to let you know that we need your help in the form of understanding and a little patience with us, because we are short-handed. We're trying to rectify that right now. This would happen during the approaching summer months when things are even more challenging for the conservatory, but we'll get through it. But on your end, if you could just send prayers our way for my wife and myself, and if you could just, perhaps just help us with a little word of mouth so that we can continue to be busy and I can keep my teachers busy, that would mean the world to me. But having said all that, everything is going to continue pretty much as normal. I do plan to show my face every now and then. I'll be talking with the doctors in the next few weeks about how active I can get, because I'm going stir crazy having to stay in the house. I'm a very much of an outdoors person. I like to be involved in everything, but I can understand why they want me to just kind of slow down and just rest and recover, etc., etc. I hope you can understand that too. So I do hope that again, that you just have a little patience with us for the next few weeks to few months while I do what I need to do to get back and recover. So with that said, I won't bore you with any more details. I just wanted to let you know what has happened and why you may have observed some of the things that you have. What's really tearing me apart is that I'm missing the recitals. And I've never done that in the history of the conservatory. You've pretty much seen me there all the time. May have been a day or two when I couldn't have done it, but now I'm missing everything. And I don't like that. But it's necessary right now so that next time, the next round of recitals, I can be right there cheering on all the boys and girls. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for listening to this video. Thank you for your understanding and patience with us. And I promise you that the conservatory has no plans of going anywhere. As a matter of fact, I've got more plans to grow the conservatory with the different ensembles that we're thinking of. So again, thank you for listening to this video. Please forgive me for getting a little emotional, but when you've been spared the possibility of death, that kind of happens. So I love all you guys. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you all very soon. Upwards and onwards, and we're going to continue to be here and provide the best in our area. Thank you again, and hopefully I haven't ruined your day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to do my best to see you all as quickly as possible. Thanks again. God bless, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.